people in the place to be. This is Mantronics with MCT. Devoted promoter with the brothers who wrote it. Giving you a second taste, so we made it sugar-coated. Coated, 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 coated.
Needle to the groove. We got the needle to the groove. We got the beat that'll make you move. We got the rhymes that I have to prove.
Well, that's right, a part of people, and I'm here today. Gonna tell you about the matter in my casual way. So get a pen and paper ready, smoking, stoke, and get steady. Cause the needle to the groove is more than monetary. Monetary, monetary, monetary.
We got the needle to the groove. We got the beat that'll make you move.
With the grand DJ, the swift won't sway.
We got the rhymes that I have to prove.
Now he's the best MC. The T twice E, but that's me. T-ski, never copping the plea. Always pulling high C in society. Commodity to the one ruler. Does say cooler. Use it on the dudes that play the fooler. Most are obvious, a motive is to do what's right. And now the party people is to rock the mic. I said too, I rock the place. To go for ace. You see the shock, the unexpected, like a can of mace. I said to play the role, yet to have control. Cause to get to go, you have to pay that toll. Like sweat with sex, a time with crime, like the 1 to 10 ratio of a mastermind. We're dedicated to rhyme, sweet, tender, and kind. And when it comes to making music, I can never be blind. Cause I'm the true Prince rocker, won't dare stop a guaranteed warranty to make your body rock shocker all night. That's right, like a whip from a pipe. Make you do the ill shit to the broad daylight. I make you take a quick freeze, walk in the breeze, thinking Mr. Bojangles while you dance on your knees.
Needle to the groove.
The N-double-E and the D-L-E.
Needle to the groove.
The G, the R-double-O-V-E.
That'll make you move.
Without even a decision, he's a musical
We
magician.
got the rhymes that I have to prove.
For MCs, I'm retiring. For the ladies, I'm relying to create, demonstrate. Love is better than hate. To propose to all those who don't have faith that if you just participate, you will accelerate, vibrate with a mate on a date. I could say, like the sky is the blue, we're here for you. Much better than ever with a sweet preview of our style. Made the rise, very sure to tantalize. No disguise, just run eyes. What a wonderful surprise for you. And you know it, move your body and show it. Let me see it while you're free. It's the time to expose it. With the rhythm that's provided psychologically, got it to release intense heat from your body. Can't hide it, hide it, hide it, hide it, hide it. You don't fight it, fight it. This superior sound, E-light it, just get up on the floor and try it, Let the heat from your body ignite it, like a flame. You won't feel the same. It's like an everlasting torch that burns in the rain. Cause like the force of a comet, there's no way you can stop it with a crew of 85. That's called Mantronic.
Mantronics, Needle to the Groove.
The master of the beat that you almost compliment. Take everything to simple and will bring development. Laminated, never hated for a great achievement.
You wanted a part 2
So quick, like a
after last week's part 1.
across the chest and use a girl as a trick. With the complicated scratch and the beat to the door. And have your body in the motion for 5 minutes or more.
And last week, it was mainly instrumentally up-tempo stuff, and I thought today we'll kick off with some more rap, slow-tempo stuff from the mid-80s electro hip-hop scene, kicking off with Mantronics, Needle to the Groove. And it ties in really nice today. I've been with DJ SS. DJ SS come down from Leicester, and he spent the afternoon with me, and we did his Rave Story TV podcast. But what makes it so fascinating and ties in really nice with what I'm playing is SS's history in electro and hip-hop in the early to mid-80s before house and rave music come along. He dropped some absolutely fascinating gems on his podcast with me today. And he left me on the train, he went back up north, and I phoned up Sonia straight away. I phoned up Gidman and Richie Can. I said, you ain't going to believe what SS has just told me. Literally. This record will forever sound like it's landed from a spaceship. The Manipulator, Mixmaster G, and the Turntable Orchestra.
When I get a fresh cut, I bust the seal. I pull it out the cover and place it on the wheels. Release the arm, let the cue down. Hit the start button, the platter goes around. Pick up the headphones, slip them on, turn up the volume so I can hear the song. Using the crossfader and a 1200 technique, I will mistreat the beat and suffer no defeat. I'm the manipulator. I am the manipulator. M-A-N-I-P-U later. The manipulator. Before the tables, before the tricks, before I cut anything on a disc, I set the anti-skate, the height and the weight to make sure nothing skips, wiggles or shakes. The 680s are doctored up, so there's no mistake when I start to cut, which is about now, the time to rock, producing the freshest of the fresh hip hop. I am the manipulator. Turntable orchestra, rock the house like this.
Holy Toledo.
Use a belt. The slick and the quickness caused by felt allows me to shape the style and the form that rocks the house to the early morn. BPM, tempo of the song, set by the pitch so the beat is on. Dedicated to the tables as if a religion. Accurate cut and unmeasurable precision. I am the manipulator. M-A-N-I-P-U later. The manipulator. Pressed on 12-inch singles, 45s, heart-shaped records, I'll rock any size. Cracked in two or missing a piece, you'll be rubbing your eyes in disbelief. Cause when I'm on the wheels, I don't play games. If the needle should jump, then you should blame me. That's right, Mixmaster G. Don't hold your breath, buddy. You see, I'm the manipulator. manipulator. M-A-N-I-P-U later. I am the manipulator. Turntable orchestra rock the house like this. Behind the tables is where I rock. I'm like the eel of a party. I produce a shot to let everybody know who's on the way to the top. Soon we'll be the #1 disc jockey and a lock on the hip hop. The red black vinyl that rocks the spot. Coming at us so in Vega or just my box. These are the cuts not found in any record shop. Over time these jams suffer wear and tear. Despite TLC tend to love and care. Permanent damage to the finish. The bass sounds fuzzy, the highs are diminished. Fortunately, technology has created crystal clear clarity that eliminates pop ticks and hits, which is why I rock the house via compact disc. I am the manipulator. M-A-N-I-P-U later. I am the manipulator. Turntable orchestra, cut it out like this.
Such an incredible record. How different was hip hop then compared to now? I think that's open to discussion.
Devastator, dominator, on the crossfader, steel wheel wizard, a cutting crusader. On the mic, house rockin' narrator, G-ski for short. The crowd captivator, incriminator of the fraud perpetrator, eliminator of the sucker imitator, exterminator of the battle instigator, mix master G, aka the manipulator.
What a tune.
I am the manipulator.
Do you feel like you're in a spaceship? Landing, crash walloping onto planet Earth. Out to Dan Darkness, well, hello there, sir. Out to Bat, easy Bat. Out to DJ Bud saying yes, kicking off with Mantronics. Out to Rick Effects, yes, Mr. Richard Turner locked in the back cave. Easy old school Paul. Out to Alan Reeder, part 2 from last week's part 1. We didn't really play much of the lower tempo hip hop last week, so we'll do that today. And why not? Out to everyone who reached Clockwork Orange on Saturday. Wow! It was just like 1991. Simply incredible. We love music, don't we? I cannot wait for you to see the SS podcast this Sunday, Formation Records, Leicester, legendary. Also with me tomorrow recording a podcast is Mr. Floyd Dice from the House Crew. This record here, DST, the home of hip hop. This sums up hip hop music.
This is a revolution sure shot.
Remember the days when Cool Herc played with the following of bands? Cause if you don't, well then you won't. That's right! Real hip-hop, my man. The Bronx, New York was the place and home base where Herc's table spun. Yes, there were DJs and all the other barrels, but like Herc, there were none. You see, the Bronx is the home of hip-hop. We don't care what anybody says. It's been avoided and exploited, but it will never be taken away from the Bronx, the home of hip-hop. You don't have to believe it's true, and if you agree, don't listen to me. Just look what it's done to you. Now down, sucker, sucker. And yes, y'all. And you say. That's right. Real hip hop, my man. DJ, master of the mix, creates an illusion with hip-hop tricks, with the know-how to be unique. Searching for records with bongo beats, stacking up speakers in the park, setting up the system before it gets dark. DJ, just paying the dues, make hip-hop flyers to spread the news that we rock in the park when the sun shines, then rock indoors in the winter time. Leaves, cornfields, and sneakers, shades on our heads so we can spot freaking hip-hop from the Bronx, New York. When we say yes, y'all, before we talk, at one time, other boroughs were not even rocking. The Bronx with the no spot for hip-hopping. All other towns came from miles around just to see the boogie down. Bronx still down by the bus, the train, and OJ. It was a must to see the DJ play. When the poets revived and we began to innovate. Rap, the key word. That's right. You heard originally spoke of graphics. Rappers rapping to the funk and fresh beat, using hip hop tactics. Like do it to the left, do it to the right, and if it feels funky, then do it all night. Rappers rapping with the greatest of ease to entertain the guys and the ladies, staying up late at night to write rhymes, contemplating or rocking the next time, picking up gimmicks day after day to make the crowd do anything they say. Oh, yeah. Listen, the Bronx is the home of hip-hop. We don't care what anybody says. It's been avoided and exploited, but it will never be taken away from the Bronx, the home of hip-hop. You don't have to believe it's true, and if you don't agree, don't listen to me. Just look what it's done to you. Now down, sucker, sucker.
What we gonna do right here is go back. Way back. Back into time. When the only people that existed was B-boys and B-girls.
Yes, y'all. To the beat, y'all. Let's rock, y'all. And don't stop. Keep on and rock the house. Keep on and rock the house. To the beat, y'all. Rock, y'all. Let's rock, y'all. And don't stop. Young ladies, rock the house. Tell the young ladies, rock the house. And yes, y'all. And you say, one time, for my mama, who hurt, and the hurt you long. Just think, 1975, one whole decade has gone by of talented people performing for fun to beat music is how it begun. From the start, it's been an art of hot music that played a part in this modern day and fast-paced style that older people think is somewhat wild, but the average listener will never know. Modern music changes the status quo, and like there was a spot for pop and rock, there'll always be a spot for hip-hop. People despise it like it's terror. Today and tomorrow is the hip-hop era. New Jack's trying to monopolize, deceiving the public's eyes with lies about they're the ones who started the show. Ask them about the old school, they don't know. Big shots claim they're the founders of this, promoting our talent in their business. Since we're really not in their interest, they're the ones who's getting rich from something we've done for our enjoyment, corrupted into petty cash employment. Once again, trying to take what's ours, but not pushing us as far to sit amongst stars. That's alright, there's no sorrow, cause I know and you know there's still tomorrow. And like infinity, it goes on, cause the Bronx is the place hip-hop was born. The Bronx is the home of hip-hop. We don't care what anybody says, it's been avoided and exploited, but
what a tune.
away from the Bronx, the home of
Apologies for the little blank screen there. I accidentally deleted something and I had to add another scene, and I'm learning about all this live streaming stuff. Easy, all the underground bass crew, out to Lottie, out to Dan, out to Colt, Scam 1, Charlize, D-Def24, Nicky C, Pudgio, Razorfish, Sean Monkey. Razorfish said, Dan, in 2001 I went to college to study DJing and I learned all about Grandmaster Flash and Cool Herc. I love that, mate. So I'm going to stick with the more hip-hop flavours from the electro albums behind me. Last week I was more up-tempo, instrumental, more electronic stuff. I'm rolling with the rap hip-hop of the mid-80s to kick things off with. Are you all happy with that? Hopefully you are. Stetsasonic.
To express, I'm rapping to the catch. The picture at hand and what we do best. You see, the mark is a charge. The rap is our art. So rhyme from your slumber. We came in to rock. Right about this time,
We'll make you shake your shiver. The devastating rounds we can't deliver. And your sucker MCs, to us, you're reminded. We dominate the chart because we are the world finest. King who sat and heard drunk confession. You're convicted in jail. Now here's your lesson, Stetsasonic. A name you will never forget. But if you can't say it all,
just say step.
never were we made to be ordinary. The way we rap is unique and legendary. Exquisitely maxed, that's up terrific. From me as a group, or should I be specific? Delight, Daddy-O, and the DBC. Fruquan and Paul and the mix machine. And I won't fret if you take it as a threat. But if you can't say it all,
Just say step.
step, step, step.
Funk it. Funk it. Funk it. Get it. Get it. Funk it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Funk it. Funk it. Funk it. Funk it. Get funk it.
Now we're the catalytic, who style is prolific. No fiction to addiction, strictly scientific. Before we leave, your ladies will be pleased as we shock the house and pull our empty neck weeds. But Stetsasonic means style, and Sonic means sound. And this is the name that's gonna be around. So let the name reflect and get it correct.
But if you can't say it all,
Just say step. Precision on a mix is a kid named Prince. The will-be king by the cut he invents.
and slicker than slick, fresher than fresh. Mix machine wise is showed up blessed. And we're the MCs that hail from the east with the stats. Climb, third piece overseas to the floor. Get your butts off the wall and rock with wise and the one Prince Paul. And if you find Stetsasonic,
Hard to pronounce.
absolutely incredible record, and I can see I've got loads and loads of shout outs to read, and also we need to get into this discussion about how uniquely different hip hop was in the 80s compared to what it is now. Rue saying you're bringing back the memories. Out to party 2381 saying best electro track ever. This one. What one are we talking about there, Barty? Out to Chris Valance requesting some Curtis Blow. Got to Dance. I don't think that was on an Electro Street Sounds album. We're only playing music that was on the Electro Street Sounds LPs like last week. Easy Allen, out to John Redhead, shouting out MCPG and all the Brighton Massive. Barty saying play Primrose Path, that was on last week's Part 1 show.
Kid Frost and I'm back again. Cool shock, rock from beginning to end. I'm the ladies' entertainer, the power generator, and in the place to be you won't find one greater. I'm the MC Terminator, the battle gladiator. You're gonna have to run into me sooner or later, and I will be there when you least expect. I will get you, treat you with no respect, cause I'm the hard ride of the block, taking you straight to the top. Hard ride on time, guaranteed to blow your mind. Party motivator, the exterminator, to search and destroy all your MC perpetrators. #1 prize fighter, the stranger in the night, considered by most as the top rhyme writer. This is my occupation, I'm in charge of operations with a little preparation and determination. I reach my destination, I'm all across the nation. Kid Ross, you're fresh, you rap sensation. And I'm Kid Frost, baby, cold as a blizzard. Send a chill up your spine, cause I'm a fresh, cool breeze. I always got a wild trick up my sleeve, cause I'm the sure shot on the spot, giving you all that I got. On the go, women show, here to rock the stereo. Two sucker answers, you just better jump back, and you better be prepared for my verbal word attack. See, I tried to warn you once, you did not learn. You played with fire, now you got burned. You should have kept your mouth shut, shouldn't have tried to rap, cause you came up short, you fell into my trap. Now you've been the waiting, your title's been taken. Thought that you could get me, but you were mistaken. And this could also happen to you if you ever run up against me and my crew. You're the spectator, I'm the demonstrator, and when it comes to trouble, I'm the instigator. I'm the Latin spice, always precise. If you wanna battle me, boy, you better think twice, cause I'm a ruthless rhyme maker from the rock beat shaker. Take complete control, cause I'm the MC Undertaker. Yes, the powerful source, known as the force. Sucker MCs, you must be prepared for the war. To make a long story short, MC is my sport, and like Dr. J, I'm controlling the court. So to all the world, be friend or adversary, you really must admit that my rhymes are legendary. The verbal devastator, beat manipulator, almighty Kid Frost, the MC Terminator. So good. Mark Todd is saying this was voted #1 electro tune ever by the Electro Empire crew. Easy, the proper collector. Hope you're well, mate. How to film the police. Precision to let you know that I'm the master microphone technician. condition. There ain't any measure, and only for your pleasure. That's why I'm the one that the ladies all treasure. We come into a party, we give no slack. Yeah, me and the wizard will be back.
And I don't think we had the discussion last week, and it always gets brought up whenever we do electro shows or whenever anyone talks about electro. What was you lot's favourite electro album? Let us know in the comments. Let us know in the live chat. Electro 5 was always my personal favourite because that was the first one my dad introduced me to. But as the years have gone on, and as you can see, they're all behind me, and I own every single 12-inch from every single album. Electro 7 and Richie Callahan, Gidman and Johnny Scratch agree. We did this really in-depth, deep poll. Electro 7 has become my favourite, and on listening back after listening to these albums many times, and this infuriates people when we say this, and also when we did this chart of our favourite electros. Electro 7 is my favourite, and dare I say it, potentially the best one ever made. Oh, I know that when we announced that in the Street Sounds group, it sent certain people mad. And the reason why it sends people mad is because obviously we all have our favourites, and if you question what someone's favourite is because you have a different favourite, it always sparks a no, you're wrong. Go and listen to Electro 7. It is without your 80s head on, with a modern head. But Electro 7 is fantastic.
All MC Transformers, please report to your microphone.
Stereo sounds I can duck, infiltrating MCs at a very high level, taking out one or two, in some cases several. I'm MC Craig G, your newest entertainer. When it comes to rhymes, I'm your best explainer. MCs write rhymes when they're incognito. Some MCs have a very high ego. I wish they would tell me why they act this way. Many use their rhymes just for display. I'm not here to say I'm back, I just settle a score with other MCs like a full-scale war. My style is fresh, my rhymes a choice, and I can also transform my voice. That's how it sounded, don't look astounded. You have been grounded, no result has been founded. To your affliction, no time for jurisdiction. This rhyme is not a tale, this is all non-fiction. When I sing a rhyme, I create a stormer. If you battle me, you'll be a goner. When it gets cold, I will get warmer. I can change the beat like a transformer. I'm not saying it's to scare you or out of disgust, but I probably use your record to pick up dust. Most of you MCs, I don't know how you manage. If we want to battle, I do severe damage. Murder is what this will conduce if you mess with the rhymes that I produce. I got a smooth melody that's well refined. If you really think you're better, hold you out of your mind. My melody is complete, so form discreet. Self-enhancing, keep you dancing to this definite beat. This is another Craig G production. Some MCs should heed my instructions. If you say you're greater, then you're on drugs, because I'll exterminate you with the rest of the bugs. Beats being made in a drum component. Because you hit my rhyme don't mean you own it. And rhymes I don't curse, that is the worst. I don't wanna get beat every time I converse. When it gets cold, I will get warmer. I change like a transformer. I'm not abandoning, I won't descend, but this paragraph has to come to an end. When I say a rhyme, I create a stormer. If you battle me, you'll be a goner. When it gets cold, I will get warmer. I can change the cut like a transformer.
Marky's saying 5 and 10 for me.
I said before, my name is Craig G, the greatest communicator for my abilities. Cause my rhymes are fresh, some call me deaf. Always guaranteed to outlast the rest. That's why I can rhyme, often be on time. Don't get out of line with these rhymes that's mine. This rhyme I'm saying is
Lee saying 7's my favourite.
MC sure cannot handle. I say a rhyme, my pressure is felt. If rap was boxing, I would hold the belt. My name is Craig G, and I'm on top. With the rhyme I'm saying, I can't be stopped. Cause I'm #1 on the microphone.
Relentless.
I'm always known as MC's home. I am the greatest, this rhyme I made this. Into poetry is all you.
Produced by Marley Marl, MC Craig G, Transformer.
Craig G, when I sing a rhyme, I can cause a stormer. If you battle me, you'll be a goner. When it gets cold, I will get warmer. I can change the scratch like a transformer.
6, 7, 6, 9, he's saying Electro 2, 3 and 5 are the best for me. Film the Police is saying 10 is my favourite. The Good Man saying 7, Barty's saying 7 and 10, Chris saying 4 and 5. How incredible is this track? Incoming from Electro 10, the dynamic duo featuring Shaquan, Knights of the Turntables. This is co-produced by Tommy Musto from Musto and Bones, who made many legendary 89, 90 rave, house, New York breakbeat, bleeps tracks. Big shout to Tommy Musto, who regularly collabs with me on the posts that I do about his music and talks about the New York scene throughout this period. This is a fascinating track.
Just to gather around, drink a wine, smoke a weed, bust the new sound. They dance, they sing, they move their feet up and down to the nights of the turntable beat. There were special events that took place every day. A mile away from the arena, you could hear the people say, "We are the knights of the turntables. Let me in there, check out this fable. We are the knights of the turntables, scratching and spinning. We're ready and able to rock, rock, rock. Camelot. Gladiators past BC. Ask anybody, Camelot was the place to be. Camelot was the city where everyone goes. Many men lost their lives to treacherous foes. They had a battle for a damsel in distress. Because of egos, every man longed to be the best. They'd kill for her in every way. And late at night in the mix, I can hear people say, "We are the knights of the turntables. Listen in, check out this fable. We are the knights of the turntables, scratching and spinning. We're ready and able to rock, 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 rock.
crossfader. Had the baddest mixes in Camelot. His right-hand man, leader of his band. His name was Sir Scratch-a-Lot. Scratch it. King Arthur heard about the girl in trouble. He moonwalked to the arena on the double. He boogie with earphones on his head, and that's when the old boy said, "Don't you know, we are the knights of the turntables. Let me in there, check out this fable. We are the knights of the turntables, scratching and spinning, we're ready and able to rock. The villain of Camelot was the Black Knight, not itching, but scratching for a good fight. Black Knight threw a scratch, other threw a scratch. The Black Knight knew he'd met his match. Now with the flick of the wrist, you see the battle began. You could hear them scratching throughout the land.
Feel good.
Get up and go to the other side of the table. Come on.
Yelled out, "Don't fess!" The Scratch-a-Lot stepped back off the step forth, said to the Black Knight, "You're soft." Arthur played him out, told him to break. No, the Black Knight got up and stepped off. The crowd started breaking, the battle was hot, so they all went to party in Camelot. Thus the story ends, we'll never forget how the knights rode off in the sunset, singing, "We are the knights of the turntables. Let me in there, check out this fable. We are the knights of the turntables, scratching and spinning, we're ready and able to rock. We are the knights of the turntables. Let me in there, check out
What
this fable.
an incredible tune. Big up Tommy Musto.
Scratching and spinning, we're ready and able to rock. Don't you know that we are the knights? Listen here, y'all. We are the knights.
And did you all enjoy the hip house mix that I put up on Saturday evening whilst I was down in Brighton DJing for a Clockwork Orange? So many of you have been asking for a hip house mix.
We are the knights.
I just got in the vibe and did it.
To rock.
Easy Bean 970. Lee Too Nice is saying, the memories of the 80s. Don't feel old, the lot of you. There's no need. This music makes us feel just so young at heart. Urban Pods saying Electro 9 was my favourite. That's Annie Edwards. That's the original artist of those sleeves who have done that. Genocide 2 picture for me. That's to Jamie Barker. That's to Heidi S. That's to Arthur Sleep. Saying King Cup by DJ Cheese and Word of Mouth, please. I've got that here. However, we're only playing music that was on the Electro Street Sounds albums.
faster than your favorite jeans. The DJ's fresh, you got neon lights, the crowd's grooving to the beat, alright. Now just imagine, the place was packed and everybody was dancing back to back. And just a moving and a grooving and a doing the thing while the DJ mixed the record. Say, I like this. Now there ain't no reason we can't get down. If you're having a real good time, then let me know, shout it out one more time. But if you're having a real good time, then let me know, shout it out one more time. I say party! Come on, everybody!
I knew Kid Band would like me playing this one. Out to Geronimo.
We're ready to rock.
Played Feel the Force last week. Ivor, very knowledgeable, saying the Groove Electro Sales Chart instrumental. Absolutely.
If you're ready to pop, we're ready to rock.
And here Edward saying, I'm only 25, so I didn't grow up during the 80s and 90s music era, but my dad has. He plays a lot of old school songs, and so I have a love for them. I love that, mate. Welcome along for some old people's vibes on a Monday evening. Are we happy with sticking on a more rap, hip-hop, electro tip? Last week we was more up-tempo, wasn't we? I'm feeling a much more rap vibe today. And just like last week, we're playing the records in their entirety. Out to everyone, all the Facebook crew, all the underground bass crew, Instagram. I'll get onto all those shouts in a bit. If you are just joining us, I had DJ SS at the podcast studio today, and we recorded an absolutely fascinating podcast with him about the Midlands and the Leicester scene and Formation Records, and the most interesting stuff about the 80s and this era, and SS's breakdance crew and some of his first ever DJ gigs that he had. And if you love this like electro rap street sounds era,
It's awesome.
You'll love SS's story.
For some. Hey, baby, suit panties. Just check us out, by girl. We're here. And you know we're back. Cause it's the four cool brothers with the funkier rap. Hey, a new concept. Willing a different approach. And to the brothers in command, we're proposing a toast. Out to the awesome, the fossil, be all and good health. Mother sense to the crew and MC. Well, choice brothers like us. You know we're calling you bluff. Because we have a LP. That's not enough. You see, we told you once. And now we'll tell you again. Now we can rock a microphone from beginning to end. Cause we're monsters on the mic. We're awesome MCs. No other crew is capable. I say in rhymes like these. Now ladies turn on the heat. And fellas shuffle your feet. The awesome came back with the monster beat. Awesome. Awesome. Hey baby, suit panties. Just check him out, my girl. S-C-A-K, a monster on the mic. And you cannot do it. The rhymes I recite, the way I rock the spot, MCs will get blown. Just watch, let me show you how to rock a microphone. Never had stuffing, I do things right. I'm not mean with fly girls, I mean on the mic. You're guaranteed to respond to this creative rhyme. Treat the girls, school, a rapper at the same time. So repeat what I say, don't try to quote it. The reason I wrote it, so I could be promoted to the tip top of the MC chart. A tough rapper on the mic, 10 things apart. Serious short shot, all opponents will drop. And it slow me down, you have to put all the stops. My talent will stay, never be taken away. The sleeping giant has awakened. Rockfella AK. Awesome. Awesome. Hey baby, suit panties. Just check him out, fly girl. Let a vibes in the air, going around, making people all around wanna be down. No, that's the presence of this masterminded MC. The words I chose to speak, rock beat up the beat. The monster country is back from a sharp and deep sleep. Back from hibernating, I'm trying to MC. Cause on the mic I'm funkadelic, awesome, wicked and wild. You know I kill it at will with my dog does style. I'm making headway, digging my own path. But weak and strong, punch under my back. Cause I can keep the bass low, flowing box speed space. Won't rap and get hyper or make a mistake. Now don't ever underestimate the mastermind. I rock Shem on the mic. Ladies, make your own mind. Won't ever have to play the role of playboy when niggas talk trash. Got ammo to destroy. Awesome. Awesome. Hey baby, suit panties. Just check this out, fly girls.
Can't front on unique jazz, it's stupid fresh. Cause when the highs is kicking, the bass is thumping 9 times out of 10. I say the party's just
instead of standing on the wall,
hanging out by the food, go and grab a fly cue, cause that's the move. And when I'm in the place cold throwing down, I hear all the new jacks with that step. A whole lot of y'all thought that the awesome was through. Tried to steal our name to form your own crew, but I'ma say it one time. Let me make this plain, let no other MC ever stake his claim on the name awesome. Only unique jazz who got more tricks up his sleeve than Houdini has. Cause my style is slick, no less than devastating. The smooth girl playing music innovating. Every time that I bust a rhyme on the mic, you hear that girl say jazz is the one I like. So precise, every rhyme there's a message he brings. And from a guy like him I could learn a few things. From the brother, hold the title as an MC whiz. And when I'm on the scene, you know what time it is.
I wanna fall back, brothers know for having finesse. So when you rock with the four, got to be in your best. With original style, super tough, funky pace in my mouth. The mic and bar, rock ship in the place. When it comes to finesse, you know we got you synchronized with the rhythm. And watch me get freak to the cut, do the steps you like. Son, these on wax, dog dust in the mic. Suspect MCs think the rock and roll. Well, I am the man that makes you lose control. Make you lose control, have you do what I say. Have you all skated glide to the rhymes I say. Cause I intimidate those who perpetrate to be proficient at a trade. The old school way takes a true life. Watch it like this to get paid. Don't front, feel the vibes of my body heat. You can't tell us this record ain't a monster beat.
produced by Teddy Riley of Guy and Blackstreet. Awesome foursome monster beat. I love this tune. Mark Toddy's saying this is an overrated track for me. It's one of them that I've never seen rated under or over. Right, I'm gonna roll the next one, and then I need to get onto Facebook and Instagram. Incoming now. This is Marley Marl on the label featuring DJ Shan. Obviously, it's MC Shan. A Marley Marl production on Naya Recordings, which was the Aleem Brothers label. This is one of the greatest 80s hip-hop tracks about a DJ ever, in my humble opinion.
All of his beats and my rhymes attached form the new creation called the Marley Scratch. We're always steered at a positive course. His beats, my rhymes combine made force. I say it's like a force cause the force is strong, and if you think we're weak, I'd say you're wrong. All your other DJs are a bunch of jerks. Marley, give them an example how a DJ works. Since you just heard how a DJ sounds, the name Marley Marl, I will break it down. The M is for master of scratch, and if the needle wants to slip, it's the needle he'll catch. The A is the letter that you set apart. I wouldn't call his beats music, I would call it art. The R just stand for the way he rock, which is 24/7 around the clock. The L is for lyrics that I write. When put to his music, sounds out of sight. The E is for every beat he make, which sucker DJs persist to take. Don't play with the Y, cause it isn't a game. You ask why did he put the other DJs to shame? After this, there shouldn't be a story to tell. At the end of that, it's M-A-R-L. This paragraph here has come to an end. Marley, can we hear your funky fresh scratching again? Marley, 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 I never got caught in the game of tag. My name is MC Shan, no need to brag. MC brag about the self all through their rhyme. You can see I got quality, won't waste my time. If I did not mean it, I wouldn't have said it. I'm gonna give the man behind the wheel some credit. I'm not trying to say that he can't be beat, but Marley Marl can stand on his own 2 feet. Since the DJ like him is so in demand, Marley, won't you get on and show him where you stand? Not like the rest. Not like the rest. He can't go on, but I won't insist. How many fortunate MCs have a DJ like this? Every time I grab the mic, I always have a plan. He's DJ Marley Marl and I am MC Shan. Combined with fresh, this you must admit. Don't wanna ever hear you say we ain't worth jack. To be a DJ or an MC, well, it isn't no thing. If you ever wanna learn, then just give us a ring. Like I just said, it wasn't no thing. You either have to be an ace, a jack, a queen, or a king. When you're one of these, that means you're the best. And the people of today won't settle for less. We can be a jack or king, we can play the place, but we'd rather be a DJ and an MC ace. Get the people dancing. If you ever want a battle, be at your best, because a man like Marley just does not fess. In that battle, you must give your all, but just be prepared to take your fall. Cause a lot of DJs already tried. There ain't been one yet that's qualified. To think you can beat them, you must be nuts. Just listen real close to a scratching cuts. The man Marley Marl can bring you to tears. He's not a new jack, he's been down for years. On the 2 turntables, I would say he's nice. Every cut he makes is so precise. When I say precise inside my rhyme, to put it it to you straight, that means right on time. Every jam he throws, he always rock. Don't refer to him as the neighborhood jock. To all your DJs who are always fessing, from this man you can learn a lesson. You heard Dimple D when she took her stand, she said,
Marley Marl, this one, 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 hell of a man.
Gotta get it off my chest to put my mind at ease. Since when you heard a DJ make cuts like these?
Relentlessly incredible. Literally incredible record. Sticking with the Marley Marl vibes. Easy Noel Ashley. Easy Ivor Griffiths. Out to Ken Lambert.
The rhymes you're about to hear me recite are dedicated to all of those that bite. Put stolen beat and lyrics on a record that steps. Not only MCs, DJs as well. Come to my jam with your pad and take notes. Next week you're at a party with the rhymes I wrote. Doesn't that make it feel just like a jerk? Taking my rhymes and all my hard work. It's going around like a new disease. Biting my rhymes, those cubby skis. Running around thinking that their choice. Saying my rhymes with their very own voice. Talk about how they're so devoted. Take my rhymes, you swore they wrote it. You wanna keep biting? You wanna persist? What should they do, Marley Marl? Marley Marl? Marley Marl? Marley Marl? Marley Marl? They're so devoted. Bite my rhymes and swear they wrote it. You wanna keep biting and you wanna persist? Tell them Marley Marl what to do. Time to get it straight, time to make it clear. Roxanne is standing right here. When I look at myself, what do I see? The ROXANNE. Talking to all the guys and girls out there, you can bite this here, cause I don't care. You can bite everything that I say and tell everyone you got it from me, Shantae, because you took it too far and it's time to stop. All the other MCs are gonna drop. Run DMC, and I met Joe. You know what I said to him was so, because I really don't care and I do not share. And to let you know, I'm known everywhere. When it comes to the mic and I do it like this, just to give all other MCs a diss. They talk about how they're so devoted. Take my rhymes and swore they wrote it. You wanna keep biting? You wanna persist? Tell them Marley Marl what to do.
Bite this.
Just like being in the room, going through my records with me as we go back to the 80s and relive our youth. Roxanne Shante, bite this. Relentless from Marley Marl again.
I'm getting aggravated and sorta upset just to make all your other MCs regret. The way I feel right now, you see, there ain't another MC in the world like me. Because the rhymes I say put me at the top. That's why all your other MCs have to stop. Stop this, yes, cause I'm the best. Everyone knows that I am fresh. Not if you haven't heard me once before. After you hear this, you won't hear it no more. Cause I don't play games, and that is right. And just to let you know, when I'm on the mic and I start to rap and I do it like this, I got something MCs can kiss. But no, I don't say things like that no more. And yes, you might have heard it before. And they talk about how they're so devoted. Take my rhymes, you swore they wrote it. You wanna keep biting? You wanna persist? What should they do, Marley Marl?
Bite this.
I've loved doing these 2 electro shows 2 weeks in a row. Easy Lee Bionics. I absolutely agree with that statement, mate, about Mantronics.
I don't mean right, I mean take my words and try to recite it. Every word that I say, don't you see that's right? When I say MCs out there. I'll say your name, cause I don't care. We got the real Roxanne, Sparky D, all the other Roxannes imitating me. We got Run DMC and Curtis Blow. Where do they come from? I don't know. And frankly, I don't really care, because I say the other things MCs wouldn't dare. Like LL and his defeats, thinking that's all, but he needs a beat. There's other MCs out there in the place that just make me feel like a disgrace to be part of, yes, the MC race. They make me feel such a shame, thinking they got a deaf record cause they playing a game like Inspector Gadget. Ain't that something? Frankly, I know the rap ain't nothing. If it was left to a girl like me, it would be at the top of the rap industry. Now I am known to have the freshest rhyme, to say everything so that get on mine. Yes, I am new in the crew, but frankly I know just what to do. First I grab a mic and a pair of phones, and then just from there I'm in my own little zone. My own little zone with the freshest rhymes, with every beat that I say gotta be on time, with the freshest things you wanna hear coming out straight to you and real clear. Now I'm sort of mad and quite upset, and this is something for your all MCs to regret. Talk about how they're so devoted, take my rhymes but swear they wrote it. You wanna keep biting, you wanna persist, what should they do, Molly Marr? Molly Marr, Molly Marr.
Oh, Namron saying, what a pity I couldn't join the Street Sounds Festival at Wembley Arena in 1986. Top Bold says, Shantae, question mark, yet Roxanne, Shantae, bite this. Let me just drop in to the instrument of this, because I see I've got a lot of messages to read. Hi, this says you're burning down the house, Billy. Smooth transitions and funky grooves. It's a real radio style sometimes on a Monday. I just play the records in their entirety. You get loads of mixes from me. Obviously you got the hip house mix on Saturday. And my aim is to give you long form content every day on YouTube. Whether that's vlogging of my gigs at the weekend, whether that's deep dives into classic tunes, whether that's live stream radio shows like this one, which I either do with Richie K on my own, or DJ Fat Controller, the Rave Story podcast with the legends of rave. I just love bringing you lots and lots of content. Disc Jedi says hip hop just isn't the same anymore. It really isn't. Bart says Marley's a genius. Absolutely. Top Bold is remembering Roxanne Shantae Sharp as a Knife, which of course was with Brandon Cook, and it had an acid mix on it. Mark Todd saying Shantae is only about 14 on this record. Robert Normington, and I get so many questions like this. So many comments, facetious comments, and the guy basically says, how old were you in the 80s? As if to say, well, you shouldn't be talking about Mantronics or this stuff. The 80s was 10 years long, Robert. So what year would you like me to tell you how old I was in? 1985, the year that Mantronics was released? I was 10. Is that okay with you? Was I allowed to like this music when I was 10? And even if I wasn't 10 and liked this music, would I be allowed to discover it in my 40s or my 50s? And I love on the Mantronics post the sheer amount of people who are remembering the amazing record sleeve that Mantronics had. Gaz Little is saying one of the best record sleeves ever. Absolutely. Out to Chris Holland. Out to Neil Dowsett. Out to Pat Scott, remembering Rock City in 86. With all this kind of music. Out to John Branton. Out to Paul Green, out to Gary Toole saying I love this, out to Kevin Morton. And I think that's the thing for me that I absolutely loved doing. And when I divert from my rave music and my hardcore and my classic house music on this page, you know, like we did the hip house mix on Saturday evening for you all while I was out DJing. What I love is the fact that I get to play you this kind of music, and not just play it as a fan of this music, but where I have hundreds of thousands, nearly 1 million followers across my social media. The amount of people who like me were 10, 15, 18 at the time of this music and discovered rave like we all did, but love going back to this era, and it's amazing. I could never dream in a million years that I would be able to play you this music that I'm so passionate about, that's so away from what I play in my gigs every weekend or talk about on my social media or radio shows or deep dives, and you all share such a passion and love as I do, and it does fascinate me when people are so facetious or gatekeepy over how old someone should or shouldn't be when they discover music or like music. And like we've got a young person in the chat who's only 25 saying their dad introduced them to all this music and rave music. I love that. I want all ages and people from all different decades who love all kinds of music, because music's an amazing thing that should be shared and loved and experienced no matter your age. I'll stop the waffle.
The all-stars need no music. The all-stars need no music. The all-stars need no music. I said all we need is funky.
The king of the beat.
I give you what we got, make it clap, snap, rock to the rhythm a lot. Say punkin' makes the beats that are full of class, and I rock the mic with the razzmatazz. They call me Mr. T to the funky beat, make a cripple man walk, a blind man see. I make a dumb man talk, make a deaf man hear. Mr. Troy, disco forward, may rap in a career. Punkin' grabbed the beat and he broke it down. I added some words that made a funky sound. That's right, everybody, you all should know. Mr. Troy, punkin', rock the rhythm, they call me Mr. T. Say the R-O-Y with the all-stars. It's time to get fly.
We're the F-U-A-K-Y and on the fresh. We're on top of the world. Why don't you put us to a test and we'll prove without a doubt that we're better than the rest. 3 MCs in a place that'll never fed. See, we're the fresh 3 MCs, got funky fresh all week. We're gonna prove it right now in the place to be. So come on, fly girl, stop messing around. Cause Punk is gonna rock this short shot sound. So get on the dance, start to dance, because we're here to fill the place with a lot of romance. But before we get started, there's a job to be done. And believe it or not, it's already begun. Now's the time to introduce to you hip-hop, funky, fresh 3MC crew. Mr. BJ Cool and Born Unique with a fresh 3MCs with the king of the beat. The scratch, the bass, the cougars in your face. The king of the beat's gonna rock the place. Punkins is
name, and it's down by law. Greg G's my name, I represent the four. The four I talk about, I guess you know. The one, the only, the disco four. We put the beat into school, put the whip in the rap. When we're at the party, we cause a heart attack. You can tell by sound, we will go real far. Hey world, we were chosen as all stars. To prove, to show, to start the disco. Make you wanna dance, keep you on your toes. To slide, to glide, to hypnotize. I'm an all-star brother cause I'm so live. Keep you rocking to the beat that is oh so sweet. Disco for Pumpkin and Greg G.
Searching beats you hit through the street. Sinks through your heart, propels through your feet. Off the radio, he's good as gold. It's the king of the beat with his all-star show. Started with nothing, turned it into something. The one-man band, they called the Great Pumpkin. Disco 4, Mr. Troy, Greg G. Next on stage, my man Galaxy.
Here comes that beat. Pumpkin and the Profile All Stars. Just incredible. Out to Mark Coleman talking about Cosmo D from Nucleus. The best ever live show me and Sonia have ever been to was Nucleus at Jazz Cafe a few years ago. Just incredible. Out to Derek Lee Music, out to the Ushmeister, out to Aid Finn, out to the Original Solid State over in Sheffield. I'm in Sheffield this Saturday evening. I'm at Sheffield Network Club. I will be playing the 9 to 10 set. It's myself, K-Class, Shades of Rhythm and DJ SS. Out to Dan, out to DK and D Rowley, out to Simon Wordboy, out to Simon Sinister, out to Daddy O16, out to Wayne's World Hole. You're literally last week and this week locked into a live stream both on Underground Bass and YouTube of the absolute passion of my life and the music that when my dad introduced me to Electro 5 when I was 9, 10 years of age. And me and SS talk about many of our spiritual connections that we have to music and how that music shapes your life in time to come. And SS, you'll see on this Sunday's podcast, SS is an incredibly spiritual man. A very spiritual and religious man, and we talk about this, and you may have caught on my podcast where I've said quite a lot to my friends and my peers who are on the rave story that I believe that in that late 80s or early 90s, whether it was the first wave of acid house, rave, warehouse, field DJs, or that next wave that come in the early 90s that become breakbeat and hardcore music, I've thought as I've got older and grown into such a long standing history and career within this music, and still get to go not just all over the UK to sold out gigs, but around the world as well. Like already in January, it's been amazing. My gigs have been amazing, and I've got so many amazing gigs coming up. In February alone, like Sonia showed me my diary earlier, and it goes all the way up to January 2027. And me and Leroy SS talk about the same thing that I've spoke about on the pods with my friends and peers, that I think it was mapped out spiritually for so many of us in the rave and the music scene, especially those of us who have stuck around and never jumped off the train and jumped back on and jumped off, but have just literally been in it. From the inception of the British rave stuff, and many of my friends before that in the reggae sound systems and the mid-80s hip-hop scene or the house music that first come through. And these records are the things that defined me and spiritually got to me and reached me at such a young age.
The king is here, and that's a fact. The dominating fresh kid Ice is back.
Come on, 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 Mr. Mix this down, you rock.
People, it's time to begin. Gonna rock this party till it ends. Yo, in the house, so with the 2 Live crew, and I'm gonna rock the mic for you. Our style is different from anyone else. Don't take my word, judge for yourself. There's 3 in the crew, that's all we need. We use the rap, they don't need to read. We got Mr. Mix and 2 MC, so listen to the rap from the kid. ICE, baby, baby. Listen, party people, to what I have to say. I put it in the rap and it goes this way. By the type of girl I really like, the one I wish would spend the night. She gotta be cute and really fine, the type of girl that'll stay on your mind. Say one who's kind and act real sweet with lots of charm and not too petite. A girl with style, that's a must. She must be able to earn my trust, cause I need a girl that I can hold, cuddle in my arms till I grow old. I want full love to last forever till the end of time, the 12th of never. If you think you fit that description, give me a call without hesitation. Send me a picture and I will see that if you're the one, the girl for me. People or drop no dime, but this is the way I spend my free time. When I go to parties, I never fight, cause my only ambition is to rock the mic. Got a high-powered rap that's filled with juice. It keeps the party fresh when I turn it loose. And when I finish rocking, where will I be? Just chilling on the block with the young ladies. Undercover, anytime there ain't another. If it is just my brother or it's just an imitator, but you know there can't be another who can rock your mic like the 2 Live brothers, cause I'm on the go and so unique, guaranteed to rock to any kind of beat. My rhymes are strong, yes, straight as a nail. When I rock a party, I never fail. My voice is tantalizing, start you romancing. I do anything to keep you dancing. I'm the man that all MCs fear. Do fresh kid Ice, the talk of the year for sucker DJs who like to bite. Come on, Mr. Mix, show 'em what I like.
Listen, 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 listen.
Live crew, what I like. Easy Mark B, AFC. She says, what genre was, Heidi says, what genre was Cookie Crew? Anyone remember Got to Keep On? Cookie Crew were brilliant. I've got the Cookie Crew album down there, and I guess you'd have to call Cookie Crew hip hop parts. And I love the Cookie Crew, Born This Way. Cookie Crew were brilliant. From their album that was released 1989 on Pete Tong's FFRR, there was a track called Places and Spaces that sampled the Places and Spaces vocal hook. It was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant. Dusky says Sheffield Crew are locked in. I think I said already I'm in Sheffield on Saturday evening. Tony saying memories of going to Covent Garden, breakdancing on Lino and stereo with our big stereo. We all used to love going Covent Garden. Great times. Monica saying, get the Lino out. I'd hurt me back. After a 2-3 hour set, I'm like that, so I don't know what I'd be like breakdancing. Andrew is saying, my favourite 2 Live Crew track will always be Cut It Up. Mr. Mix was incredible. I've got Cut It Up in that shelf there. Tony is, you know what he's saying, human beatbox. I need to get some Dougie Fresh on. Dizzy for Days, he's bigging up K-Class. Obviously I said I'm DJing with K-Class on Saturday. Chris Valence, he's saying, Billy drops from Twilight 22 Electric Kingdom. I've actually got it there, but I've kind of gone the more hip-hoppy route. I'm just going to tell you a quick story, if you don't mind. You know I love to talk. So you'd have heard me passionately talk about Music Power Records in Haringey. So this is the first record I ever brought. I don't know if you can see that in the lighting. The lighting might just... Tila Rock, there you go. Tila Rock, where it's white, the light has really caught it. Tila Rock, Breaking Bells. Let me put the other camera on for you. So, Tila Rock, Breaking Bells, 10 records, the UK press, 1986. This is a Mantronics production. So bear in mind I was 11. This was the first ever record that I brought from Music Power Records in Haringey, which become my favourite record shop. And look at that. There is an attempt at a tag at 11 years of age. D-La Rock. On D-La Rock, obviously. My name's Daniel. And my sort of life mission as I've got older, which I told you last week and I've told the story many times, was to collect every import version of a press that was on these Electro Street Sounds albums behind me, which I completed. Any fan of the music will notice that from these records. Like I've seen people say, 2 Live Crew coming up. People know what's coming up just from seeing it. So when I went on my mission, even though when I was 10, 11, 12, 13, I'd have a lot of UK presses of certain tracks, not a lot, but some UK presses of tracks that were on these Electro albums because they were the cheapest option. When I then got older and my busman's holiday of collecting all these records, I've got Tila Rock, Breaking Bells, which was on Electro 14. I've got the import on Fresh Records, but I kept all of my original UK versions that I'd saved up my pocket money for to buy at Music Power, just for nostalgia reasons and to give to my kids and give to now their kids, where I'm going to be a grandparent, as Sonia is. So I just thought I'd share that with you. That's what this music means to me.
A fresh rhyme in the brain is what I contain. Let it out with a shout and it's bound to stain a part in your heart right before I start. Try your best with the rest to figure what I've got. What I invent, I intend to intimidate you. It will be a slam dunk on your set virtue. I make your head curl, head swirl, put you in shock. I possess an element to start you on my job. When I finish, I'll diminish, then I'll laugh in your face and try to build up your ego, put it in the right place. On a scale of intelligence, I score a 10. It will be a revelation from beginning to end. Programming drum tracks, production work is
between my brain I will rack. No matter what the job I'm at, I'll always do it well. My skill not perpetual, I'll only excel. To a point where I remain superior to all. I'll handle any task, no matter big or small. As for my rapping capability, I'm never underrated. When it comes to smoking lyrics, I'm always nominated as the #1 contender in the hip-hop race. All competitors, I'm sorry for now you must face the ultimate challenger, of course, that's me. Super rapper Tila Rock, undisputed MC. With my voice so stimulating, beat so seductive, one can't help but find themselves reluctant to attend the performance of another vocalist. It's so you will find I'll never rap like this. Trained advisor, acute or so astute genius that's wiser than Attila the Hun. And I've only begun to display my talent, which is second to none. I'm a pro. When it comes to the show, I'm capable of moving the role of people who came here tonight to hear me recite my poetry that's guaranteed to excite all music lovers. Deny the fact they're greatly envious of a person like me who positioned in the rap world is permanently at the top. And I will not cop out to others who feel that I am a threat, but there is no need for worry until you have met super rapper Tila Rock, fresh out the pack, moving at top speed, giving you no slack. So to all your competition, you better keep fishing for a way to convey a message to position you right where you wanna be so you can attack. But remember, you're dealing with a person who's practically as clever as a fox, deadly as a snake. Like pressure once applied to an egg, I'll break all over you and I'll dish your face. And just in case you're wondering, how can a person like me be so unique in the art of rapping to the beat? I won't be discreet. I'll be cool, calm, nonchalant, plus gentle. For to me, around the lyrics are simply fundamental. Breaking bell.
I have marked, but I just showed you in the screen. It's not the original press.
DJ Louie Lou.
So yeah, like I say, this music absolutely shaped me and what I do. And the next track, Broadway, by Duke Booty, I become so fascinated with this music that it sent me down the rabbit hole of like not only going from all of these albums and getting all the original presses of every track on these, it then also made me go on the road to discovery. Like there's the original press of Dyke and the Blazers, Funky Broadway, which I think the year isn't on this. It's either 69 or I'll have to go and look at Discogs, but this is an original press of Dyke and the Blazers, and I just got 2 boxes of 7-inch that are full of like funk and original breaks and original presses. So it then sent me down once discovering this music, and then throughout my 30s and 40s really, when I could afford, I guess really is the word, afford to be able to amass all of this stuff. And it then made me want to go and discover all the samples, like you will see all of the Ultimate Breaks and Beats albums, but beyond those albums, also the stuff that didn't reach those albums. This Broadway, Duke Booty, this, and actually I'm going to go and get it, Fast Life, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, really gave me a fascination with New York. And Gidman and Richie K will tell you I'm always watching like 60s, 70s, 80s documentaries about New York. I'm fascinated with New York because this music come from there.
Funky, funky Broadway. Dirty, nasty Broadway. Filthy, stinking Broadway.
Broadway, Broadway, the talk of the town from the top to the bottom. Everybody gets down from Washington Heights to Battery Park. Broadway, like a snake, wiggles after dark. Hot town, sweating the deuce off the thugs, pimps and prostitutes calling the truth, 'cause it's Friday and everybody got paid. They're either out trying to cop or they're trying to get laid. Bright lights in the sky, concrete below. It's like we're baking in an oven or a big freak show. It's got nightlife, them neon dreams are like two fat titties busting out at the seams. Washing windshields on the air by the tunnel, snatching chains on the train. Just for fun, running 3-card Monte over by the station, selling Gucci shirts or some cheap imitation. Busting soft kids out for the money downtown, copping crack for the whole, selling pussy by the pound. Nothing's real because everything's fake. Even the chicken ain't fried, it's just shaking, baby. That's one of a kind. People on the stroll, cars on the wheel, hustlers on the block, trying to make a big deal. Ride the train, the 1, 2, or 3. Looking out the window, what should I see? I see some sucker ass nigga trying to cop a plea. He didn't pay his fare. His bomber needs repair, got no gold around his neck, thinks he's debonair. Was on Broadway and a 125. Only the hardest heart gonna stay alive. Uptown, just chillin' hard. They got drive-in drugs, they gotta leave your car. The brothers on the avenue selling crack. It ain't nothing but speed, and they made it come back. A tourist with a camera, about to get capped. Got a Rolex on his wrist, he must have lost his map. I hope he gets a cab before he gets nabbed. He better have a gun, 'cause he might get stabbed. Coast to coast and city to city, this street, the whole world don't show no pity. Broadway, the talk of the town from the top to the bottom. Everybody gets down. Wash, from Washington Heights to Battery Park. Broadway, like a snake, wiggles after dark.
But Jewel T, I like it loud. What a tune. What an incredible record you have just mentioned there, mate. I might even break out of the character of the show and go and play it.
Broadway, it's a state of mind.
Ivor's got a groove carrier bag, and he's getting a Music Power one as well. Wow.
Real hustlers on the block trying to make a big deal. In London, it's the circus, Soho, or Piccadilly. In Paris, it's the gal, or a girl named Lily. Started at 8, shiny shoes with the box. Now she runs uptown and pays off the cops. Gazing after hours with the nightclub crowd. Got diamonds on her head, a meat dragging the ground.
Mark says, I have a love-hate relationship with slow hip-hop. It killed my breakdancing. We talk about that in the SS podcast. I think you're all going to be absolutely fascinated with the DJS podcast that's dropping on Sunday on this channel. Out to Zenith, out to the Disc Jedi, out to Bean, out to we got a few beans. We got some beans. We got some Barties. Out to Alex Holding. Out to Mickey Muddles. Out to Shum Inati. Oh, what a name, Mickey Muddles. I'm loving some of these names. Out to Zenith. Out to Chris. I think I'm doing pretty well with the shouts tonight. Out to D-Def24. Out to the Sea Monkey. Out to Ben 10. Out to Pudgio. Right, I'm going to play you Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Fast Life. More music that gives you the most incredible image of New York. So being 10 years of age, my dad introducing me to that album in the background, Electro 5. It was mesmerising, mind-blowing, beyond belief to hear this kind of music, these drums, the bass, the rapping, the storylines, like wow.
Now fast life cut him like a knife, and this sad story is not so nice.
About a fast young kid who was full of tricks, growing up too slick and much too quick.
A real smart kid but never went to class. He was too busy out there jetting fast.
Told all the kids that school was square. He did the things that they wouldn't dare.
No Pac-Man thought he conquered game of tag, cause he was too busy scrambling nickel bags.
Didn't have no morals and showed no shame, and he didn't grow up playing childhood games.
But what he sees is all he knows, and his heart's in the street where anything goes.
I'm talking drugs and dirt, crime and corruption. The kid is headed for self-destruction.
Fast life.
He likes to wheel and deal.
Fast life.
He likes to rob and steal.
Fast life.
How long can a good thing last?
Fast life.
Hey boy, don't you jet so fast. He was pulling strings and he had his hand on everything, doing crazy things to impress his friends. He stole the keys to a brand new Benz, got behind the wheel, it was just for fun. And then he saw the cops and then he started to run. Like a chase scene from a movie script, he hit the gas and then he started to dip. Like the Night Rider on TV, the kid came speeding down the street. Didn't see that lady with her child. He tried to turn but the car went wild. She saw that car and then she started to shout, but it slammed into it and it took him out. He's too young to be in a life of crime. Any other kid, it's their bedtime.
Fast life.
He likes to wheel and deal.
Fast life.
He likes to rob and steal.
Fast life.
How long can a good thing last?
Fast life.
Hey boy, don't you jet so fast.
By the age of 13, he set the scene. He was trying to make some heavy green. Started selling cocaine and bundles of dust. Money became his only luck. To make cold cash was his vow. He was the man with the plan, a big guy now. He said, I'm not down with Reagan's plan, so I might as well take all I can. But that savage ghetto mentality is the kind that keeps you in the street. I said, hey, fast kid, why don't you use your head? Cause if you don't, you'll soon be dead.
Fast life.
He likes to wheel and deal.
Fast life.
He likes to rob and steal.
Fast life.
How long can a
Incredible, right? To David Marshall saying I'd have been popping and locking back in the day to all these. Phil Klein saying I love Mantronics based on my social media post. Love that. You posted a picture of all those records, Phil. Big up, mate. Out to Debbie Pearson. Out to Ton Von Raj. Out to John the Dentist. Hope you're well, John. Out to Rodney Delaney. Out to Louis Newbury. What have we got? We've got 13 minutes. I'm going to put a couple of Dougie Fresh on from that were featured on Electro 6, and then I'm going to play an absolute banger from the latter Street Sounds Hip Hop Electro album.
Yeah, right about this time. Hey y'all, bust this here. Now bust it for all the sounds your beatboxers are doing. All the big from me, I should be suing. Some say yay, but they should be booing. From the time you hear this rhyme, your career is ruined. You can't do that. This is the end. To enemies and to so-called friends, the hater dog fresh is back for revenge. The hater dog fresh is back for revenge. The hater dog fresh is back for revenge. Come on. When he hear me, he will remember who originated, created, and made it. So he could fight it good. He played it and played it, but I'm superior. He's inferior. Every time he hear my name, he gets wearier. And tell you fresh echo in his mind, but the sounds I make is one of a kind, like this. Yeah, you know what? Bust this. The cut makes maestro, cuts are nitro, clip it, terrific. I'll be specific. The words I say shows much significance. And for instance, if you take the time to figure out this rhyme, you know it makes sense. Come on, Will. And you know what? He's the cook professor, casual dresser, body inspector, girl selector. Call him the creator of R&B, and he's a win, tricking I'm a trick. You know what? The MC hater, rhyme investigator, known and respected as the female cater, beatbox maker and plus originator. To a non-writer, I'm the MC stranger. To a rhyme writer, I'm the MC ranger. To a rhyme reciter, I'm looked at as danger, and I could never be a perpetrator of a fraud. And you may applaud, and if you feel up to it, thank the Lord for Dougie.
F-R-E-S-H.
Bring it out. Say what? What's this? Analyze and handle, plus dismantle, and identify an MC scandal. Say one rhyme and you're left in a spell, cause I'm good at what I do, and what I do well. It'll take a while for another MC to reach this type of technology, cause when I perform, I work up a storm, and while you're getting hot, I'm just getting warm. And common sense, I'm never tense, sound like instruments, I'm magnificent, modest, keep on and you can't resist, chill Will Barry B, can't forget about me, together, we're gonna do it like this, come on.
The excellence of Dougie Fresh is not to be underestimated. He was absolutely incredible. I'm playing you two in a row.
Round everybody.
And Dougie Fresh. I'm going to end with something I absolutely love. I love them all.
2, 3, party people.
Check this out.
I came to rock when my legs start to shake, my head starts to pop. The mic almost dropped, but I catch it quick. And from that point we get hectic. Now ask all the ladies, ask all the boys. I am the one and only art of noise with a here and a here, everywhere. I'm the human beatbox known as Duck Fresh, and I go for more and not for less. Say my rhymes are good as gold in a treasure chest, and the way I rock, people think I'm blessed. And if by now you haven't guessed, I'm the human soloist, Duck Fresh. The people can't resist, and they love it when I just go like this. Something kinda new, something that'll get attention no one else can do. Lip control is mastered by only a few. Quick sounds from my mouth, I can move your shoes. Hold up, don't leave, I'm not yet through. Just check out what I'm about to do. Come on. Is a lie or a Memorex? Or is it Maxell or TDK? Cause you'll never again hear it quite this way.
Just wonderful. So, look, I have such a nostalgic look back on all of these albums as we all do, but come the latter editions, the 19s, the 20s, the 21s, it got pretty. The series was like got pretty bad. Each album had good tracks on it, but they either become unmixed or they was stuck between having good tracks, trying to be a bit electro-y. Music just moves on rapidly, and sometimes it's hard for labels to keep a grip of that. And we see it with so many labels. Fashions change, times change, different other labels, other companies come into the realm of a genre or in electro and hip hop and street sounds. Case Acid and the rave, it just becomes so big, and the latter albums all had great tracks on, but they also had some absolute terrible music put on them, and I really like 17 and 18. They're two of my favourites in the series. The artwork's brilliant, the direction of the artwork changed on them. Roger Johnson mixed both albums. On 18, there was this incredible track, the Almighty LC, We Have Risen, on Supertronics Records. Freddie Bastone production, who made some legendary tracks, Freddie Bastone. And yeah, I love this track. I'm leaving you with this. The vibes continue on over on undergroundbass.co.uk. Tomorrow morning, today I recorded DJ SS's podcast. Tomorrow morning at 11 a.m, the legendary Floyd Dice from the House Crew is meeting me, and we're recording his podcast. Tomorrow night, Tuesday, I think I've got a vlog of my weekend just gone. As always, I love playing you all music. Thank you for your ears. Thank you for having an open mind. Thank you for joining in on all of this wonderful eclectic music that I play inside and out of the rave scene. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Resent the strike with Mighty Mike, scratching, we're hitting hard. LC is hitting, taking titles with MCs and barred. My decision to have risen started off as I speak upon a theory that is weary but true. A mere suspicion, but a mission that's positioned that you be known to mortals that is here upon the face of this earth. Was worth the fire to be higher at the time of my birth. But now I'm here for all to fear me, play that I have not came to reach the glory in the story and to capture the fame, for we have risen. Demonstrated, created, updated, rhymes is imitated. I like to subtract exactly, sucker stealing what I've stated. You're a peasant on my list, don't miss your execution. These are the night, don't forget your restitution. For I've come to rule in school, yeah, cool and truly obtained your only title as your idol, which no one shall sustain. For I've recited, ignited, indicted those who try to bite it. Keep on killing for the thrill, and I'm milling, you cannot fight it. You've been shaken, awakened from what I've expedited, though truly choking. I've spoken from the candles that I've lighted back. I'm from peasant Vegas, these are the night. Almighty LC is gone to do it right on the throne of steering lead, cause you're a full-fledged clone, not alone, but with the mighty Mike who's holding his own. He'll overpower every hour on the hour of trend, dissing others and their brothers, it is you he'll offend. You keep on shrinking, also sinking as I'm thinking to kill. Fellas blinking, girls are winking as I'm jinking your thrill. Taking titles with recitals, I'm your idol at will. Kill all that noise, chump, and sit still as I'm calling you. I summon and preparing to fight, so keep refueling as we're dueling. We'll be going all night. Was my decision to have risen for this mission to run? Bust it, Mike. Son of a gun, we have risen. Talent to catch, you cannot match, or they try attach. Two brothers put together can't equal the sum of a scratch. He's resurrected, selected to be respected, not rejected. Chosen and frozen, opposing idol you respected. You're hearing, you're fearing, and cheering, cause he has injected. If you lose him, your system will miss them. This is I suspected, idolizing the rising in which my kingdom was perfected. There is no one better than the mighty Mike, so cut it off. Educator, innovator, who's great. Crowd captivator, escalating who's weight. He'll cultivate and circulate blood in and out of your heart, and aspirate to get you flowing, which is good for a start. Cause he's greater on the fader, compensative, creator, elevated to serve you later as a cut compensator. I've devoted what I've noted, quoted, now I've been promoted. King of swing to do my thing, not sing but rhyme, you know I wrote it. Well, a praise from hell I've raised upon the stage, you've been outvoted. My decision to have risen, you've been demoted, we have risen. She claim it is hard to obtain from LC and Mighty Mike. Yes, our name is the fame. Capital E is for exquisite, and yes, I'm from Queens. And the L is looking over all superior beings. Letter C pertains to cunning and stunning. Yes, I am here comparing, staring at my finger, put the suckers in fear. So I've created and updated just to give you a treat. A special force of bumper sources, a superior bleak. As a thinker, I will tinker with your brain and your soul. A mere word you feel absurd upon for pleasure and control. So just cut out the noise, that gossip you created. You know I'm damn good. Other mortals have status, not a scheme or dream as it may seem. This theme is not real, but I redeem that I'm supreme with self-esteem. You shall kneel with Mighty Mike upon the fader as he's wheeling the steel. I yield the rappers as the king, bring on and swing this ordeal, for we have risen. Now that we made it, it is stated, illustrated with great hallucinating, you dictated, overrated, outdated, and when she rocks upon society, appear in this state. So I respond upon deserve is worth the wait to be late. As I repeat it, you receded by the thought that I rung. And will I kill the bill of peasantry with songs that I've sung? Sensation, great mistakes, temptations overruling my soul. To take control of all empire, science bow to my role. As I impose the closing doors of the empire's demise, I authorize it, I'm the wise in time I have organized. I'm patronizing, colonizing, free to meet and advise. I need no violence, shit, this silence. Students rise, cause we have risen.